Welcome to Daggers and Shadow Daddies.
We're your hosts, Ryan and Adriana.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Warning, this podcast contains explicit content.
Don't drop the soap, it's gonna get dirty.
It's all vibes and no facts.
Which one's the Shadow Daddy? The sexy one?
Dorian's a little kinky.
Why are we shocked by this?
I was really shocked at the comments of he's really into the chains, but consensual chains, but it's not really consensual chains.
Well, so it kind of is.
She says it is. She does. It is very explicit that she says that's fine.
Yes, consent's a big deal.
But at the same time, I think when it comes to the
I think he's just really good at reading this woman.
Maybe, I don't know. I just had a moment of I always kind of thought the tying up kink thing is fine as long as it's not actual. When you walk away, she needs to stay chained up.
Yeah, I think she's kind of into it. I would argue what Dorian's really good at is reading women. He gives them exactly what they want. He's
telling her. She went to unbutton. He's like, how about you listen? I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, no, he's a boss. And the funniest thing about this is it's the only time we see him have a domineering personality.
Yeah. I also think it's really funny that he's going to improve his magic.
By fucking a witch?
Yeah, because he's like, I actually learned I have extra hands.
Well, so I think this is great, right? It's the old shadow thing.
Yeah, it is.
But I would argue it's a little dangerous, the way he's willing to explore this with her before he has that good of control.
I know.
He's just like, well, she's pretty fucking durable.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I was very startled. I thought they actually banged in that one scene.
Yeah, I thought at least we'd get a little diddling.
No, but
Nobody got diddled.
I think she's
not nobody. Not nobody got diddled.
Not nobody.
Somebody got diddled.
I think she was blowing him at one point with the chains on.
What? No. They never got into that.
No way. I thought Aelin was just
Aelin was the one.
No, she was talking about Manon and Dorian, oh my God, these two. And it was something about Manon being on her knees.
Well, I think
Dorian.
I think that's the chains required her to be there. But I don't think Dorian and Manon ever actually got down.
No, I don't think so either.
However, I would add our youngest character. You're getting down with the oldest dude so far.
Oh, okay. That one gives me an ick. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone. I like Lorcan. I like that in here at the last chapter 50, he cut up his clean shirt. He got it clean, cut it up for her to bleed on. That was really cute. Loved it.
I imagined he fashioned her a little diaper out of it. Instead of it just being liners.
But he had a moment of fantasizing of teaching her things in the bedroom because she's a virgin.
The art of the bedroom.
No,
I love it.
Lorcan.
Okay, so it's worded as the art of the bed, right? Which cracks me up because it sounds just like something Donald Trump would write.
No.
Let me teach you about the art of the bed.
No.
She looks really young, but she's got big old boobies. Lorcan is the Trump of this book.
No,
he's a greasy opportunist.
He's not. No, he's not.
Okay.
Stop, or we're going to have to change the rules against the
book.
Also,
to be fair, I think if Donald Trump were to write himself into a book, it would be the guy that juggles swords shirtless and women are throwing money at him.
I like how they had to write it in if he was...
I love that you act like this was a consortium effort.
Consortium. How Lorcan had to take a moment and go shower, I think.
Because all the women.
Because all the women were just made him feel gross. Ugh.
Oh,
I'm here for one woman only. I don't know who she's gonna be.
He's like, I need higher-heeled boots to walk through all this wetness. The streets runneth over when Lorcan out there juggling, and some of the dudes even.
Yeah.
Bring up, he's like, hey, people are offering to share their bed with you. What? Yeah, you're an ancient, handsome fae fella. It would be weirder if they weren't. If those people looked at him and they were like, well, sure, he's good looking. And then she looks at the dudes who come into her little fortune teller thing. She's like, well, they seem like boys compared to that ancient fae male. And the male thing drives me nuts. But it's also made to be a very specific point. They correct people. And I love that Manon.
Yes, I was just
Manon
gonna
has
say.
her Janet moment, which is like, not a girl.
Not a woman.
Not a woman. And he's like, well, like, it is where the parts that count. And I'm like,
I was like, Dorian.
well, it was a callback to what she said.
Oh, what did she say? I was
she
like,
earlier says, he brings up how like, oh, we know you're a person. And she's like, I'm not a person in the ways that count. And then he's like, you're a woman in all the ways that count. And then he's like counting them. He's like, 1, 2, 3. But he's like taking off his shoes to get to that number. Oh, wait a minute. I'm willing to investigate. Yeah, so he was going to check Manon's oil. And they get walked in on. The whole party gets busted up. And I find that to be a little rude.
The whole party gets busted up.
Yeah, kind of. Some shit started happening. I don't remember.
Is this when that Bloodhound joined? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I don't think so. I think this is... Were they under attack at a different time?
They're always under attack.
Yet they're still surprised by it.
The
time.
Bloodhound was described as having shriveled titties.
Yes. Yeah. I like to imagine it was like raisin tits. You know? Listen, and I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. If that's what you're into, California raising your way into the next orgasm.
It was like, oh, that's a detail.
This book is so much dirtier than all of the other books.
It is.
So much dirtier because it's like, well, we got to keep wrapping up not Aelin. What's her name? How do I not know all
I
of
don't
their
know,
names?
but knowing how
The girl,
many times
Lorcan's travel companion.
Elide.
They're like, oh, we better wrap up Elide's titties so nobody can tell she's a grown woman.
Yeah, there's another one of those moments. It wasn't near as bad this time around. I think it's more a comment about how starved she's been and she's frail.
But she's developed huge tits?
It doesn't.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. But that's kind of, I think, this last chapter. I'm like, okay, she's bleeding.
She's like, normally I have real spotty periods. I guess it's probably because I've been malnourished my whole life. Do you think this is more of a signal about her actually becoming a witch?
Her first bleeding. Oh my God.
Right.
Okay. I thought, oh,
you were going about this differently.
Oh,
you were like, she's now ready to procreate?
I was going with, you had to come up with some reason that they had to forcibly pull the boat over and get into town.
Also, I love that idea.
I didn't, like, what other ideas we got, guys? What's a reason? And I thought that's what it was.
Do we know if Sarah J. Maas struggled with reading?
What? Why would you say that?
All of these main characters that are illiterate in her books. She has this, like, illiteracy thing with not necessarily the main character. I assume Selena reads at like a 10th grade level.
I think it would be weird to not acknowledge that some characters are illiterate or because they've been trapped in a tower. When would she learn these things?
Her nursemaid happened to be illiterate, and that's why she is illiterate. In the same way that she killed off Lorcan's unborn child. I don't think it was necessary. I think it's great.
Lorcan's unborn
Sorry, not Lorcan. Rowan.
Oh.
Rowan's unborn child. Sorry. Oof. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm just wondering from her perspective, she makes sure to include that in every book so far that we've read.
I think it's just kind of giving a lead more backstory. Like, what would her life be like if she's been dealing with all
The fact that we made her a cripple wasn't enough. We couldn't have had two separate characters, one that can't walk and one that can't read. But no, we got one that can't do either thing. And then she's like, strong, independent woman. And I'm like, I understand you are overcoming obstacles like you're an American Ninja Warrior.
I think she's going to
get her legs fixed.
Get her legs.
Magic.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be in this last scene with the word key that she was going to use it.
Perhaps she gets a magical iron leg.
Maybe.
Then she's like, I'm part of the Iron Legs clan.
That's the new clan.
Manon's the Iron Clan. So I think it's all fair. I enjoyed this, I think, more than you did. The only reason why I remember some of these details so specifically is I re-listened to the last 10 chapters.
Oh, good, because I was going through it pretty quickly to get caught up.
I can't help you in the beginning because from 25 to 40, I probably only listened to.
Oh, that's okay, because I was pretty...
But I kept giving myself like, 10 chapters. I'll finish these out, and then we'll talk about it.
What were some of your favorite parts?
Oh, I love so many of these parts. The one with Dorian, where all of a sudden he's like domineering, trying to be sexy. That made me laugh so fucking hard because she's into it.
She is.
I'm laughing hysterically in the cuck chair. And here he comes swaggering in. And she's like, he's got big, broad man shoulders. And I imagine Manon is built like Gina. You know what I'm talking about? She's in The Mandalorian, that lady.
No, that is not Manon.
That's how I'm imagining, though, she's built. She's buff. We talked about Serena
Manon?
Williams, too.
It sounds like she's almost the most beautiful woman in the entire book.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me if the idea of Iron Clam and all that has somewhat dwindled my interest. I think Elite is actually sold as the most beautiful in the book. She's the only one they continually bring up as absolutely striking to people around her.
To humans. I know that Manon was chained up in the room and everyone was walking in and it was noticed by all the men.
Yeah, well, I think Sexy Lady in Chains. We all know who Princess Leia was, and we don't think Carrie Fisher was like the most beautiful woman to ever live. That's what I'm imagining. She's in a Princess Leia outfit. She's like, dominate me, Mr. King.
She even got Aelin to turn and be like, whoa.
Yeah, but I think Aelin did it more as like a, wow, an attractive lady warrior. I don't think she was doing it from the aspect of like, you know, I could throw some Rust-Oleum on these bad boys and go down on that metal clam. I don't think that was her jam.
No, that was Dorian's.
Dorian is, again, he's just so funny because he keeps being described as super handsome, super luscious, very broad shoulders, very manly. And you're like, this motherfucker's 21 years old. Have you ever met a 21-year-old that you would describe this way?
No.
He's like a Hassan Piker type individual, is what we're led to believe.
Yeah, a lot of these men seem to be described almost like late 20s in the build that a man can get to. In that
late 20s
look.
with a lot of genetic predisposition toward broad shoulders, tiny waists, and huge muscles. Lorcan is actually described as like what's the guy's name from Get Smart? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The great Kali, I think was his name. You might have to Google it.
Oh, you want me to Google it?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
You'll know who I'm talking about when you get there. Not in the face, but in the body.
What? That's not Lorcan.
In the way that he's not in the face, but let me see who you got there.
Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining for Lorcan, where he's just an enormous mountain of a man. But imagine that dude with a beautiful face. Imagine that dude's got Fabio face.
Okay.
And I think that dude is like 6'10".
This guy is fucking huge.
That's literally how Lorcan is described. Is enormous. And then she's like, you get the feeling from watching him juggle. Beads of sweat trickle down his chest. From his chest pubes to his ball fro.
Elite would be so short compared to this man.
I think that's part of their fetish thing.
I think it might be.
They're like, look at this nearly a child. She's all of 5 feet tall. She's been malnourished. You brought that up.
Yeah, that guy's fucking huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, that's probably fitting.
But he's like the guy. Even Rowan is like, that dude could rock my shit.
Do you know the god that blessed? I don't know if blessed is the right word.
Lorcan?
Lorcan?
It's not really a god. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it was death bestowed upon him by...
Yes.
By,
Oh, I thought it was by death. I thought it was just death.
Mm-mm. He believes it was a power bestowed upon him by so-and-so themselves.
Oh.
But...
For some reason, I thought it was death was the god.
No, I think death is an event from a god.
I think you're right.
It's more of a universal power.
What did you think of the whole thing over in Skulls Bay with Lysandra?
I forgot where our chapters started this time. Take me through where... Wait, Lysandra, you're saying when Lysandra and Aelin get there to Skulls Bay?
We started the chapters at some point. Let me see.
26.
Yeah, we go into the whole battle there at Skulls Bay because she did that like shudder of her magic, which called in the Vogue as a way to get Rolf to make a deal with her. And so he does, and then they go out into ships.
Oh, and she's taken over.
Yeah, and she's taken over by Deanna. And Deanna.
It's Deanna?
Deanna.
I like the way that shit is bananas.
This shit is bananas.
Deanena? Or whatever you said. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Does that make sense? Because of the E's.
And then Lysandra was, what did she transform into? Do you remember?
It was a flying creature.
Sea wyvern? Kraken?
Yeah, it was a sea wyvern.
Oh, I'm giving you options.
Oh.
Kraken?
No.
Leviathan? Sea dragon?
No, was it a sea dragon?
Yes.
Because the sea wyvern were there and they were bad.
Right.
But they were bigger than her?
She first was fighting the little babies.
Yeah.
Out. And then
Then the big ones showed up. Yeah, and that was a real problem for everybody. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different fight where Rowan's like, don't worry, I'm actually an expert archer. I'll bet money. You just keep saving my friend. We'll get to that later.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the Aelin. They're getting ready. There's all the Vogue ships and whatnot. And she reaches down to the bottom of the well of her power. It's just like she feels the ash of it. And then she's chained up and holding hands, like blood cut hands with Rowan. And she has access to both their powers. And she's ready. And she's like, you know what? Not enough. And she digs even deeper and opens up with the word key. Gets taken over. You're not interrupting.
I'm not. I'm letting you go. I want to hear how this went for you.
Well, and then it just kind of all falls apart.
Well, sort of. Other than as the queen shows up and she's like, maybe I'll just fucking destroy that town. She like extends her hand to it and Rowan's like, no. He gets in front of it like he was going to stop a blast from the queen. The funniest thing to me, like it would have been way better if she would have just blasted right through him and also murdered everyone in that town.
I was imagining it like the little ray thing from Invincible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just an infinite ray where it just keeps
blows
going.
a hole right through him.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is I'm like, this would be so much funnier to me. Not ideal for Aelin's prospects of getting allies.
But she's getting ready to do this huge attack by shooting flame up into the sky. I'm assuming her intention is to aim it at the Vogue ships. And instead, she gets taken over by Deanna. And then she takes over again. She just destroys her own ship. They swim to sea. And it's just Lysandra. The entire battle was all Lysandra.
This is true. And I think what really cracks me up, this whole idea, is we were supposed to take this as like a oh shit moment. We kind of knew it wasn't going to be an oh shit. It's too early in the book.
What? I thought it was.
Oh my gosh.
And I feel like everyone moved on so quickly.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
why I
kind of
knew it
with
wasn't
Rolf on it. He's just like, what the fuck is that? And then Rowan stands up for it, as he should, that something about power is like its own animal.
So,
remember?
Magic is living.
Yes, that's what it was.
Is what he says. I did listen to it
and
twice.
I think it was a valid answer. It absolutely was. But I was just like, are we truly like fine with that huge event that just happened?
Okay, so it's a fine answer other than you realize all the other magic people are not having the same problem. It is not really a fine answer. It's just a nonsense political answer. It's like if you were to ask a governmental body, why are we spending so much money on these things that are not roads and are not schools and are not safety related or public interest related? And they're like, well, you see, lights cost money.
No.
And they use electricity. And though we're using the electricity, we don't determine the way the electricity gets to the building.
No, I think it's more she had a secret weapon that she wasn't telling anyone about. She used the secret weapon and she didn't know how to use it. And it was like my bad, guys. And then she was honest with everyone afterwards. I think they have a moment where she talks about, all right, we got a word.
No, she's honest with Rowan about this. I think that's the only person who she's actually honest with. And everybody else is sort of falling apart at the seams.
Did she choose to use the word key in that moment? I thought she did.
No.
Oh, then
So the word key sort of activated because she reached too deep into her power. So what she saw as the floor to her power was just, what is the name?
The door to with the word key?
Oh, no, she says it was just and I keep wanting to say a wine cellar, but that's not it. It's basically a holding area. What's the name for that? Not coffers. I cannot remember the name. No, I just want to say consortium again. I don't remember what it's called, but that's basically what she says. She's like, oh, turns out that was just the lobby. We got a whole fucking building to explore, but I reached in, I went into the building, and that's when the word key acted because I had it on my chest, and it was all a problem.
Yeah, so did she...
She did not intentionally activate this power.
Right.
She just dug deep enough into her power that it activated the word key.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Deanna? Good? Bad?
I think if this is done really well, Deanna will not be either of those things. She will just be. Like, it being an ultimately good or ultimately bad thing would be really interesting to me, because if it picks a side, it should pick the side that's against the really bad guy.
Erewhon?
Erewhon. Yeah, she should be not against Erewhon, because that's for her own interest.
And she says that. She tells, Rowan to tell Aelin to go find that lock.
Yes. But I don't think that outside of that, it makes much sense for her to have picked this side. And this is where we definitively learn that Prince
Dorian.
Havilliard, there we go. Dorian and Aelin are cousins. They are related.
We've known that they're cousins.
I'm saying we're definitively now at this point because they were like, oh, hey, that's my grandma. Hey, that's my grandma too. Like,
yeah, their grandma was like Mala or something like that.
yeah.
And what I understood from that whole thing is Elena's mom is Mala, who was a goddess who took on a mortal form in order to create the lock.
Yes. Well, and then was her husband Brandon?
Elena's husband was Gavin.
Right. But Mala's
Elena's
husband was
dad
Brandon.
is Brandon.
So that would be her mom and her dad.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. And Mala's real name is Diana when she's a human. Or not a human, but when she let go of her god status to marry him. It's the same person. The person that took her over was her great-grandma or whatever. Twice removed. Whatever it is.
Oh.
Right?
No, I thought her great-grandma was Deanna.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Deanna and Mala are the same person.
Her mortal form was a fae? Wait, I thought we just found out Deanna was a goddess.
Yeah, and then Mala Firebringer. Deanna, not Firebringer. Are you looking this up?
I reached out to Cynthia to see what she said. My question was, I just found out that Mala Firebringer is Elena's mother, who is Mala. I've heard, and that was such a stupid way to ask that.
It was Mala.
I've heard her mention her in the past, but didn't think much of it. Is she a goddess who is bound in a mortal body and the goddess who gave Brandon his power? Cynthia is saying she doesn't know how Brandon got that much power. Maybe because he was married to Mala, she gifted him a boost of magic. She doesn't know. Maybe
it's like an STD.
Yeah, exactly. The story is really dense. So I don't know if she's currently reading through but Mala is a goddess that blessed the Galathinius line, including Dorian's family. She feels like Dorian is just as powerful as Aelin, but maybe because his grandfather down the line is Gavin, had powers that took a different shape. She doesn't remember getting the why they are different powers, but similar wells of power. Brandon was already a fire power, but I think he was boosted by his wife, Mala. Also, yes, Mala is the goddess who fell in love, then bound herself to a body and had kids with Brandon. I think they had more than one kid, but they only mentioned one. There is no way Aelin would be here if they only had one kid. It's confusing. There are different sets of goddesses, and gods and fae queens are not gods, but are regarded like one. Okay. I really like that she added that there at the end, because we were just saying Deanna is regarded like a god, but she's actually one of the fae queens.
And she is Mala.
I don't think so.
Google it.
I don't want to.
We're going to say that they're not the same person.
They're not the same person.
Then who the fuck is Diana? Deanna, whatever.
Yeah, because it was like the second book that we learned that's where she got her fae-ness, her fae side from. Was
her fae-ness?
Her fae-ness.
I believe you're supposed to keep that covered.
It was from Deanna. And now we learn that she gets... I gotta go find that little...
Okay, hold
family tree again.
So, but let's see where we were going with this. The queen took her over. The queen also said something upsetting. Do you remember what it was?
She said the queen that is...
That was?
The queen that was... I don't remember.
All right, trivia time. Any of you guys want to reach out and say this? I'm going to count to 6.
I'm gonna say you have to literally count it.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 6. She's the queen that was promised.
There we go. What do you think that means?
It means that according to their idea of what is that called when you have like fortune tellers? They say things. They write shit down. It's like, oh, this came to pass. This will come to pass. You know what I'm trying to say? God, it's been a long day.
I don't know, but I do know a friend of mine went to Louisiana and she had a fortune telling done by the second oldest fortune telling family.
Baba Blue Legs?
Exactly. And it was a freaky story to hear from her.
Yeah, so
We'll see if any of it comes true. Check back in.
I don't understand how it can be a freaky story if none of it's come true yet. So far, it's just...
No, it was freaky because of the things that she knew about each of their lives. She knew that my friend had a wedding coming up.
Ooh.
She knew that...
Girl in her late 20s, early 30s, perhaps, anywhere in there.
I don't have any weddings coming up, and neither do her friends that were in that same room. What a weird coincidence. The one person with a wedding, you say it to that person, and then one person that's going on an... Okay, I guess
She's going on an adventure.
On an adventure.
Ooh.
She's flying across the ocean.
Did she say you're going to fly across the ocean? Boy, are her arms going to be tired.
I want to go
right, guys.
down to New Orleans so bad.
To get your fortune told?
Yes.
Do you think that it only comes true if somebody tells you it's going to? You're a creature of anxiety. I would assume you knowing more, if it were to come to pass, would create so many more problems for you than just allowing your future to occur in the present.
I don't know. I've never had it done, let alone by
Nobody
someone.
has. That's the whole thing. It's not real.
Could be.
I'm so sorry.
If you believe it, it is.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Do you remember the word you were trying to think of, though?
No.
Oh, I really thought you might have
I
now.
really hoped I would too, but now I'm just thinking of the absurdity of this. It's a little bit like astrology. I think if it's giving you something to be interested in, that's amazing. If you start thinking that these things dictate anything in your life, it's scary to me.
I have a test for it, though.
You have a test for astrology?
No, for the fortune teller to go down. Step 1, we spend several $100s and do the...
Disguises.
It was the most expensive one, too, which really sucked because I asked her how much. I was like, oh, how much is this one? She's like, well, it's pretty pricey.
Like $2,000 or $3,000? What is
No,
this?
it was a couple $100s to do a past life thing. Only because you're one of the few people that has a past life story as a child.
Yeah, it's because I was a weird kid.
Yeah, weird kid. But if she figures out that story, then she's legit.
I don't think she's going to. And I'm afraid that you would say anything mildly ambiguous.
No, sideline guys.
Adri would be like, oh, that's it. She sees your life. Oh, and why is it impressive when somebody knows your past?
No,
I know my past.
No, it's not your past. That's not what past lives are.
No, I'm suggesting that I see. You're seeing the idea that if they know about your personal history, then that lends credence to their clairvoyance of your future.
I'm on a slightly different topic.
Interesting.
So there's fortune tellings, and they kind of bring up things that are pretty close to what's going on, right? That's what my friend and her friends did. I'm saying I want to go down there, and step 1 is do the past lives because you were a weird little kid who had a backstory of that freaked out your entire family.
Mm-hmm.
If we go down there and this fortune teller says the same shit and she figures that out, then I'm sold.
But then what do you do with that
I'm
information
religious
once
again.
you have it? You're religious. You picked a new one.
I'd be like, oh, fuck, it's all real.
Wait, isn't that against most religions? What would you be? What would that...
No, it's not.
What religion accepts
No, it's not.
clairvoyance?
It's not like that. It's not that the clairvoyance thing, the reason, at least with me growing up, you don't engage with any of that stuff is because all of it's real. You're just engaging with the wrong spirits.
It never occurred to me the crossover that would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole, I keep saying astrology, but I don't think it's all the same. I think it's tangentially related. But it really is kind of just a different religion, right? They still believe in these spiritual things.
Yeah, they just approach it differently, but they all kind of exist. It's like the religion that I was brought up with, that stuff is real, even...
So the person that can tell you about your past, can they ideally tell you about your future? Is that the idea behind it?
Past, not past life.
No, I know. What I'm saying is if the person could interpret that you believed you had a past life, let's say that is the case. You go down there and they're like, hey, good to see you in this form. Turns out your soul is from this other form, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, we would be buying into reincarnation.
Exactly.
And I think that's totally fair. Lots of cultures have that. I'm accepting of whatever everybody's got going on. But then if they're like, so, be aware, a shrewd business deal be approaching in the next 6 months. Keep your eyes peeled, like whatever fortune cookie nonsense.
That's essentially what my friend got. It wasn't exactly that.
I literally got that in a fortune cookie like 2 weeks ago. She just got the same fucking fortune. And I paid $100 to eat food and get my fortune cookie.
She was told stay away from the guy with the letter H in it, like as his first name.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he has
with
the letter
whatever
H in his first name, and stay away from him.
Stay away with him for whatever this good opportunity is in December.
This is so fucking funny to me. Has she been presented with a great opportunity? The bad letter H since December?
No, we're
5 months into the new year. How far in the future is she looking?
December.
Oh, I thought this occurred in December.
No.
Okay, she gave a very specific timeline.
Yeah,
like, in December, be careful.
Okay.
Perhaps around the holidays, there should be an offer from somebody named H. Maybe Black Friday, they're trying to sell you something.
Exactly.
That happens in November.
It's like a really big opportunity.
Really big opportunity.
Big change.
That's what they're going to call. That's what they're going to call him. The big opportunity.
And she said, avoid the man whose name starts with H.
Some poor bastard named Hector is going to get fucked out of so much business with this lady. What a poor... Okay, all right. You know what? I want for this to be real for you because I would be so excited to hear the entire
No,
play, right?
I don't want it to be real.
But you do, because then you want to go down and get your fortune told.
Well, yeah, because if that happens, then I want to go down. And it sounds like it was really fun. I want to
go down too. I keep making that joke, and I think eventually you're going to catch it.
We got really off topic. Let's move that into Baba Yellowlegs' fortune telling.
Interestingly, she is brought up in this section of chapters as well. Do you know, was she or was she not clairvoyant? You remember?
I don't remember any of it.
She was. She was not just clairvoyant. She was one of the most incredible fortune tellers, future seers.
And she said, nameless is my price?
Yeah, and that gave our girl Aelin a panic attack.
Why? Is Aelin fucking pregnant?
What? You keep asking that. I don't think she is right now, but maybe
Ryan, we learned
she's
about...
trying to get pregnant, which I also find crazy.
Learned about
They've
him
only been
spilling
together a few
his
months.
seed. How many
spilling it? I also hate that description.
That's
spilling the seed.
Pretty sure
we cannot say spilling.
What do you prefer?
Who comes at such a lackadaisical pace that it would be described as a spill? Can you imagine?
No, don't want to.
I'm just saying. Just imagine somebody gets ready to splooge and she's like
spilling. Yeah, I would agree. Like
gross.
A glass of milk.
Yeah. What did he do? He planted a seed. Okay, we could see that. Shows some initiative, right? He blasted her with his seed. Whoa, okay. He's got a little horsepower behind it. Did you know when you're about to come, if you clench your cheeks real hard, you come harder?
What?
Just a little pro tip for all the ladies. That's true. You do I'm not joking. This
is the type of shit I saw. I don't even know if I want to say what I read on the internet.
Is it about an adult?
No, it's about your
problem.
about periods and how to get through them fast.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, that's what these comments. They were just like, "Oh my god, my periods are the worst." And this one comment, this is on TikTok. It's all by
just
itself.
Blast yourself as much as you can.
Says, go take a shower and just whack off like 5 times in a row. I'm like, holy shit.
Refractory periods are different for everyone. Some people can come 5 times in a row really fast. Some people need Gatorade and a nap after the third one.
I have no idea. I don't know if it's true. I don't even want to Google if it's true.
I know it's true. I'm going to say I know that this is true, not because I've had periods and not because I've ever whacked somebody off 7 times in a row, but because I was under the impression that magic penis was a thing. And it was like, hey, you can cure their period just by giving them a little magic penis. And now this person has done the opposite of what a fortune teller giving you an accurate fortune would do for you. She has ruined my religion. I was like, well, you got magic penis, you can cure periods. Yo, bad cramps, I know how to fix those. And it's kind of fun.
I've just made jokes about you stopped my period. I don't think it's.
What do you mean made jokes? Your period stops afterward.
I think I have weird birth control.
I think it's literally called a period because I end it.
No, I have the one that's in your fucking arm.
Well,
it's fine. Just to everyone out there, like it does do like the infinite periods. But I also
infinite period glitch. Some people don't know about this.
It turns out.
You want a uterine wall that's never satisfied? Toss one of these bad boys in.
We should start on some of our chapters. I think we touched on a lot of the main stuff.
I'll touch on your main stuff.
Chapter 26. Rowan has been training Dorian, and Rowan can notice the days he's in pain. Rowan mail. Oh, this is way back before Aelin even made it to Skulls Bay.
Back in the glory years
Oh
of
my
Vince
goodness.
Lombardi.
So
Do you
it's
know who
only
that is?
no.
Okay. You should Google it at some point. Those of you who are into the NFL, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, Packers fans. I'm a Vikings fan, so I don't give a shit about Vince Lombardi, but still.
This is Rowan and Dorian are training, learning how to use his magic, and some days Dorian's having really hard days, and Rowan notices, and it's just like, hey, we're not doing anything.
Because he's walking around with a heart on all the time? That's crazy.
Wow. And they whip up a plan. Rowan mailed a fake letter to Dorian to imply that they had war details that Roth did not have.
Do you think he put on lipstick and sealed it with a kiss so they wouldn't assume it was him? Sealed it. He's like, oh, hey, some sexy lady offered this to you. And somebody's like, you still have lipstick on. You clearly wrote this letter.
They go to make a deal with Roth, and who is there?
Wait, who's Roth?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't think that's his name.
Rolf.
Thank you. How offended you were. I didn't have a heart to look you in the eye. I couldn't do it.
I got lots of typos. I think it kept correcting my Rolf to Roth.
Yeah, the 401k guy with the ships.
Well, who is there? Selena.
Bum, bum, bum.
Chapter 27.
But was it Selena?
Oh, right. It started off with Selena.
Yeah, you're
the real
right.
one.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. And then Aelin showed up.
Exactly. So Selena reminds Rolf of the deal he signed and asks him if he has traded any slaves since, or if he has provided a safe haven for them. And he didn't do that. He didn't trade him, but he also didn't provide any help. He did not, but he said if they kill Selena, he will provide ships and men. I'm guessing he doesn't realize that she's a part of their crew.
Well, at the time, he was like, just get rid of that bitch and I'll provide you with enough. Don't worry about it. One assassin cannot be worth all the infinite help I can give you.
Because, yeah, I think he thinks that he's only dealing with Dorian and Rowan at the time.
Well, and Rowan at the behest of Aelin Galathynius.
And Lysandra poses as Aelin as a way to play a trick on Rolf. Is it just to fuck with them? Or what was kind of the goal of that?
Yeah, I think the goal was to really mess with him, because otherwise, why would he believe that she is Aelin Galathynius?
Oh, yeah. Why would you believe that?
Yeah, what would, and even at this point, I really don't know why you would believe it. If you're him, you're just like, all these magic shape-shifting motherfuckers. No, I just mumble the shape-shifting so badly. And I'm going to leave it in.
Okay.
It's okay for me to fuck something up once in a while. God, you're so pretty.
In our book club, many of the people commented that they thought Lysandra was actually Adian.
That would be really funny, too. But she keeps Aelin's clothes on. She's like, hello.
That's what they were imagining. Like a Miss
really
Doubtfire.
That would be awesome.
Chapter 28, she was flirty with Rowan and stuck out a fake fire tongue. Do you remember that detail?
A forked fire tongue.
Yeah, she's sticking her tongue out, but it's actually just fire.
Yeah, because this will be the second book series that we will have read with flame and blowjobs.
Well, she didn't do that to him.
Not yet. She just learned how. We just went over this.
But in this moment, she's sticking out a fire tongue at Rolf. And I'm like, girl, you're supposed to be...
I thought you said a Rowan.
Well, she was flirting with Rowan in front of Rolf, and then Rolf, I'm gonna fuck up his name. And then she looks at Rolf and she's sticking her tongue out. I'm like, girl, stop it.
She's like,
you're supposed to be making a deal and you're fucking with him. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
But it seemed to work in her favor.
Yeah, he was terrified of the flame and blowjobs. Back then, pubes were in fashion. Lots of crazy bush. What would be scary? You got a lot of bush, a little fire.
Whatever. She offers him the Pirate King title with a letter from Murtaugh Alsbrook, herself and Dorian, that are promising that you will become Pirate King.
Now, do we remember who Murtaugh is?
That's the whole point of that letter in the last batch. I'm like, well, who's writing the letter and who's it for? It's for the pirate. I don't understand. This is the moment.
Also, can we just take a moment? Who's the other Murtaugh you know?
That sounds like the Daredevil's last name.
Oh, that's Murdoch.
Oh, never mind.
That's close.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Murtaugh was the character in, I think, Lethal Weapon. I'm getting too old for this shit. That was Murtaugh.
She's just inspired.
Maybe it was Beverly Hills Cop. I can't remember now. No, it's
Rolf counters with her hand in marriage to guarantee that he'd be king. Obviously not.
Yeah, gross. Ew, Rolf.
They really didn't come up with a deal. They leave that room. Gabriel is looking for Adian, and she blocks him from doing that. Like, on his own time, he'll come find you.
He's doing a good job. He's giving him an appropriate amount of space. He's clearly excited, and when he explains why he wasn't there, maybe it's just the little child in me wanting to forgive my own father. But I'm like, God damn, this guy's making so much more of an effort than my dad did.
Oh,
Like,
no.
He didn't just show up at like Christmas and be like, hey, I got you a present. Love me. Which also works if you're a child.
Oh, no.
Pro tip, if you're an absentee father right now, go buy your children some stuff. It's the same as being present.
I was talking to your best friend's wife about your guys' shared dad, your best friend's dad, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, how bad was it for Ryan that he was hanging out there and putting up with him?
No, that was as close as I had. It was better than my dad was.
Oh, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't know why he was fine with getting his ass kicked other than loneliness. And
It was an upgrade, believe it or
it was
not.
an upgrade.
The beatings were quick with his dad. With my dad, they were traumatizing. Totally different thing. You come out with a bruise from his dad and burn scars from mine. We can laugh at this now. He's dead. Where he belongs, in hell.
Well, Gabriel's trying.
Gabriel's a victim to a woman, and my dad was victimizing women.
Many.
Oh, what a wild. No, I think Gabriel, like him giving him the space, but clearly desiring the connection, is probably one of my favorite points in this, actually.
And it's really slow and at Adian's pace. I like that.
It is the way I wish all of the relationships in this book would have developed.
No. They are all couples and they're all
And
going
it's
to
so
bang.
fast. And they all secretly want to fuck each other, but it's not even like a secret. It's sort of an open secret. It's crazy to me. Like at some point, the shapeshifter is going to fuck Adian, right? Lysandra is arguably my favorite character in this book. Over and over again. She does exactly what's asked of her. She doesn't second guess anything. And she is the rock for everybody she is involved with.
Oh my God, you're right.
She's incredible.
Her with Aelin, her with Adian.
Her with the girl, the young girl who they left her eventually in safety of the other place.
Right.
But she has just been a rock through this whole thing. So she's going to eventually die because that would break our heart. And that's how that works.
I think Manon's going to die from the yielding.
Oh, man, I think that would be really bitchin', but I don't think that's the way it's going to go. Because
Do you think it's going to be Astrid? They say Astrid's dead. I don't believe Astrid's really dead.
No, because every time the Volg show up somewhere, they fucking lie.
Yeah, they're like, Manon's dead.
Oh, hey, I don't see her around here. You guys know that's because she's in a ditch somewhere. She's the inner monologue of every parent that's terrified when their children aren't home.
My kids are dead.
Yeah, you're just like, oh my God, I bet they're in a ditch. And the Volg would be like, oh yeah, I saw them. Their last words were that you totally shouldn't have made them do their homework. No, I'm not even going to guess who's going to die from certain things. I would say there's going to be obviously a big battle, but Manon doesn't need to do the whole, like, what I'm viewing as a self-destruct button. Which is like,
yeah, it is like that.
They basically explode themselves into a little bomb. So. And I don't think that's going to be necessary. I think Manon is going to figure out how to use the word stones or something to use power differently.
Ooh.
Manon's going to become a problem, but Dorian is going to save her because Dorian knows what it's like. That's what I'm thinking. Kind
of on topic with chapter 28, the whole point of needing Rolf is for his map. And also his men and people, right? Yes. Is the map to find the lock. Later, we learn
the cost of the map.
Yeah, that. But the lock was already used. So why do they need the lock if it can only be used once? If she used it to already trap Erewhon, how is Erewhon out and about?
The lock may still be intact. It just may need shored up a little bit.
That kind of falls into your theory that you said the last time, I think.
Which one, Maeve?
Yeah.
Because I still stand by Maeve's still a big part of this.
Sure.
I'm positive.
You had a theory that was, what if only parts of him are leaking out?
Yes, and I agree with that. Also, what the fuck was the point in putting it underwater? His big fear is fire.
Right.
Like, why not throw that bad boy in some eternal flame pit?
I don't know. Chapter 29, Lysandra and Adian bonded by her asking him to accept that Dorian can and has changed and was used by a demon. I think Adian was having a really hard time with dealing with Dorian existing near him now. She asked him what he wants with no regard for anyone but himself. And we also learn in this same conversation that Adian is no longer resentful about not having the blood oath. But what did he say? Oh, damn it. I don't think I wrote down what he wants for himself. Is it to see his dad? Because then he's asking Lysandra to go with him.
I think he demands peace, and he demands his position in the court. It's really not, I don't think he actually had a lot of selfish requests.
I don't think so either. And neither does Lysandra. And that's part of why Adian is mad at Aelin later for Lysandra risking her life.
Yeah, more or less abusing her kindness.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit ironic given that Adian's doing the same thing.
But it's hard when you see it with somebody that you love.
Yeah, well, he's endangering the girl that he loves by being a whiny piece of shit all the time.
Okay. Chapter 30. Elid's POV. They're carnies now. She is nearly...
Married carnies.
Married.
Totally passable.
And they hold on to the married thing as their little ruse as they are on the boat.
Let's just see what it's like if we just, like, kiss a little bit. Because otherwise people won't kiss.
They're not going to believe you. Unless
Maybe.
we're, like, in bed together. What if they walk in?
Yeah, then you better be, like, balls deep. Just make it believable, you know?
They're not going to believe it if I'm sleeping around. I guess I got to be faithful to my wife.
Yeah, like all these married women that keep throwing money at me, I don't even believe they're married. Fucking goober. This guy cracks me up. Like, no, I'm an honorable carny, like the carnies are known to be.
She's nearly done giving Lorcan information before he leaves. Elid can't read, and she's ashamed of if Aelin finds out. They have a little tent with only one bed and no clean clothes. So what do they got to do?
Get naked and sleep in the same bed. They're like, we got to get in there for warmth. Meanwhile, Lorcan's getting nothing out of his tiny little frail legs. Like, in my mind, it's like the only warmth she's providing is from the infection in her leg.
I can't. What? She's like, I can't be the only naked one.
Yeah.
Don't leave me hanging here.
Let me see what's hanging there. That's what she's. It just cracks me up. She's so cool. Her confidence. Because then she sees him dangling and she's not like, wow. We don't even hear about it. She's like, I was going to tell you a joke, but I see you've already got a knee slapper. Just keeps going. Oh, man.
Well.
That's how you read that, right?
Exactly.
We're all on the same page.
He's concerned for Elid's well-being after Aelin no longer needs... He is concerned for Elid's well-being after Aelin no longer needs her and knows Elid is hiding something, but he doesn't know what.
But he keeps seeing her try to sound out words.
She's just choosing not to read. And at one point, he has a moment as they're like talking about their past. He's like, what chain? And she's like, oh, yeah, the chain that I was chaining. You know, it's that moment of who hurt you. But
yes, it is.
Chapter 31. Last scene, the barmaid tried to get the word key because it was on Rolf's map to test what all the map can do. So it was like the last time that we were dealing with Adian and Lysandra, they were baiting the lady. And we learned the difference between Aelin and Maeve's blood oaths because Aelin can kind of tug at a string with Rowan a little bit, but Maeve has like full leash control over her men.
Absolute dominance. And do you know why she has that? Because she's a fucking Vogue queen. I stand by this. Guys, if I end up being wrong on this, we have to delete so much from this podcast.
We're not deleting shit.
All of you will just pretend you never heard me say anything if I'm wrong. Please. Please do this for me.
Well, all the men are saying that Maeve has never dealt with Erwin. But that also doesn't make sense. Why is she sending people to Eelway at the same time that Erwin's sending people there?
She was around when he was there last, I might add. She was ancient already.
Yeah.
She's been there for the whole thing. everybody's like, oh no, well, she doesn't like to share power. Oh, really? If she was uncool with power being shared among people, you have an almighty Fey Volg thing out there creating hate and discontent. She would have done something.
Yeah, there was
That's
some
my logic.
falling out with her and Aylin's ancestors.
Who would be Maeve's sisters?
And why did, what's his name? Not Orinth.
How is she the only one left alive of her sisters?
Because she killed them all.
Right, but this is what I'm saying.
I don't know if she did, but
I think she did. I think she cleared a path. So if you have these godly sisters that are all gone now, right? She kills them off. That provides a decent path for Erewhon to show up. Erewhon shows up, and he's got these little bumps in the road for people.
Oh, what if she brought Erewhon to take them out? And now it's like this problem, like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is
Yeah.
my friend type of thing. That's what I think is happening. I think she's actually going to be in charge of all the vault.
Really?
Yeah,
Where's the third word key? It has to be with her. Maybe.
I don't know.
They didn't even
don't
look in the
remember.
third location.
Well, they're going to get the lock first.
We learn about fire lances, and they can only be wielded by one man. Weapons that Rolf is accumulating. So she wants the fire lances. Rowan and Aelin smooched. Mwah. End scene. Chapter 32. Lysandra prepped Aedion for meeting his father. Gabrielle said that Aedion looks like his mother, his mother is who wore shame to protect Aedion from Maeve. And it ends with their interaction of go fuck yourself.
Which I can also appreciate that Aedion is written to be overly emotional in this interaction. I think that's pretty accurate to what you would be in that situation.
Yeah.
Like
I think it was a well done scene of, all right, I'm ready to talk to you. You need to hear what it was like for my mother, what you put her through, and he blames him, and go fuck you. Go fuck you.
Go fuck you. You know what? Why don't you go beat off in the corner while I'm over here being mad at you? Yeah, you do it with vigor. No lube. Don't spit on it. Burn it.
No.
Okay, the other thing about that was amazing is Aedion addresses. He's like, that is not how I saw that conversation.
I think he was actually wanting to talk to him a little bit. He's like overwhelmed with the everything
Just
else.
anger.
Yeah.
And feelings. And I was like, wow, this is pretty nifty.
It's pretty well done.
Yeah, I agree.
They learn at the end of this chapter that Erewhon is poised to attack Eelway, where Maeve is also going. Chapter 33.
How do you think he's going to attack? With Maeve's forces, because it's Maeve doing it by proxy.
Aelin thinks the attack on Eelway is because she pissed off Erewhon in Ilium during that whole interaction.
Yes.
She tells Roth he is going to give her his armada and fire lance. Is that what it's called? Lance fire? Yeah, fire lance. And offering him Ilium for his Mycenian people.
And supposedly he's like the last Mycenian.
One of, yes.
Yeah.
She released a ripple of power which could be seen on the map. The Volg came and Rolf finally worked out a deal. I think it was essentially her last offer. You can have Ilium and you give me all this other stuff and you get a title. Dorian saw how far Aelin is willing to go to save everyone because she was
Clearly not
fine.
everyone. She's willing to sacrifice Rolf's
Yeah.
forces.
And the people in that area.
I do think overall we're seeing Aelin slowly become more of a dick.
And some of the things that Lorcan was saying about her is kind of true.
Yeah.
I'm
all
still-
the complaints everybody has.
I'm still shocked that she just burned some of the men so quickly without thinking back in Ilium. Like, it does make sense. She was taking it over, but it was also so fast.
She gave him a chance to surrender. They didn't take it, and she was like, fuck it.
Bye.
Instant death. Which I can appreciate. I like that it's not this big conflicted thing, but it's going to become that. Because all the people who have allied with her are going to see her as just another monster.
But she didn't react that quickly with the Ilkin on that ship. There were like 6 of them. And I think Aedion or someone says, why didn't you just burn all of them? She's like, well, I needed some information from them before I did that. It's like, well, you could have burned 5 of them.
Yeah, just keep the one with the raisin tits. Just keep that one.
Sometimes Aelin's decisions confuse me, but I like that it works out and it seems like there is intention behind it that even we aren't allowed. Or maybe it's plot armor where she gets to do where the fuck she wants and it works out.
I think that's the case until it won't. Also, I want a goddamn update on K-Hole.
That's next book.
What?
It's a whole book.
Yeah, but we don't get anything this book?
Next book is essentially starting back over at chapter 1 in the timeline.
Oh my god.
That's why the tandem read is a thing.
Oh, that makes so much sense, actually. I totally forgot this is one that you tandem read. How the fuck are people doing that? There's so much going on in this book.
Yeah.
I could not want to tandem read this.
So I'm keeping the notes to kind of have an idea of what was happening in the other one.
Refresh me as we go then.
We talked quite a bit about this. So Aelin gets herself chained up to Rowan to keep her tethered to the boat and use Rowan's magic. Lysandra becomes a sea dragon, which is a symbol to the Mycenaean people. Also the name of the tavern, the Sea Dragon.
That's true. Also known as Aquaman's Dong.
Chapter 35.
Okay.
They're chained together. They have bloody hands. They smooch. She strikes fire.
They're not the only ones with bloody hands. You know what I'm saying?
He gave her too much. She cracked deeper than the bottom of her power with the word key. Thunder sounded in Rowan's head, but it was actually a door opening, and her eyes became turquoise with a silver core. Not Aelin. It was great granny Deanna. Her message to Aelin was to find the lock. Do you know what type of fire Deanna has?
Blue.
What was it called?
Oh, I don't remember.
Moonfire.
Moonfire. Yeah, okay, you're right.
It sounds like it's intended to be like, what's that? Liquid nitrogen?
Okay.
But fire.
Oh,
so
it's cold fire.
That it's, yeah.
I like that. Freezer burn.
Fire stolen from the stars. And the message was or maybe it wasn't the message.
Was it blue? The fire?
I think it was.
Interesting.
Super cold. So cold that it burned.
Okay.
That's how fire works.
Absolute zero. So, in case anybody's remotely curious, Ryan's Science Corner for just a second. There is no such thing as cold.
Oh, it's a lack of heat.
There is just absence of heat. Yes, once you stop particles from vibrating, that is as cold as it gets. You can't make them work in reverse to make it even colder than that. You're just removing movement from particles. That's it. That's what's happening.
The more you know.
Da-da-da.
I think the message to Aelin was the queen who was promised. And you had a theory on that earlier. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either. Honestly, my theories are fleeting.
It was just the moment while I was rambling.
That's how most of these go. And now I'm really stuck with this Maeve one, but I'm kind of starting to believe it.
Gotta see it through.
I really do. It's been the biggest one.
Chapter 36. I think she destroyed the ship to protect Rowan from the punch from Deanna. So she's just, I guess.
New plan, sink the boat.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, do you want him to get punched or do you want all those sailors to die? I think we choose his life over the dozens and dozens of sailors.
Fenris saved her by teleporting, and he describes it a little more later. She swam the rest of the way. Lysandra took down at least 3 ships and the sea wyverns. And Lysandra's fucking powerful. And I didn't understand this. I don't think her magic is in the strength and keeping the form. I think it's the changing of the form is her magic.
Yes, I agree. So, whatever form she has changed into probably does not require more magic for her to maintain.
That's what I got from this, because I thought her keeping at that size, no, it is the shifting part that uses the magic. Chapter 37, that's when we learn of the 3 bull wyvern. They are 3 times her size, and there was 1 ship left. Bull number 1, do you know how she destroyed it?
No.
She drew it to the ship, and it was stabbed by the ship.
They harpooned it. Yeah, I do remember that.
Do you remember the second one?
I don't know.
Dorian. She lured it over to Dorian, and he froze it, and then it shattered.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Number 3, any guesses?
She seduced it, and then when
she did with her blood, she had cuts all over her, and she was like luring it with this blood like a shark over to Adian, who had 1 strike left from this like harpoon arrow thing.
Yeah,
okay. She lunges out, and then the wyvern lunges through and like stabbed in the neck.
Wow, so all of these creatures are so easily murderable when you really think about it.
She only had 3 ways to kill him, and that's how it just worked out.
I applaud her efforts so much, But I'm realizing that if these sea wyvern are potentially murderable by harpoon, maybe a fatal flaw in the sea wyvern.
I also think now that she's been up close and personal with a sea wyvern, she should pick that next time.
Oh, okay.
If we're on the ocean.
I think she still should just pick a bird. No matter what. The mighty albatross. Or she said sea dragon. Why not just regular dragon?
The sea dragon was a symbol to the Mycenaean people.
I know. I'm saying if you can do a sea dragon, why not just do a regular dragon?
I also don't know how she's been practicing being that fucking huge wherever they've been.
Nobody noticed. Yeah. She was just out there. She's like, I'm going to go for a swim.
Bye.
It's 2:30 in the morning. Where are you going? I have some important business. She's catching fish. She's like, that's how I.
She's almost dying on the beach, and she's becoming the beast. She's not mentally all there, I guess. And Adian gives her a pep talk to keep her alive, and I think he's confessing his love, and he's like, one day I'm going to marry you, but not until you're ready to get married.
Yeah, that is what he does. And he's like, oh, because she was a prostitute, she couldn't possibly love me yet. And I'm like, okay, all right. Like, I think it's fair that you're observing a potential boundary. I think it's wild that you're creating the boundary.
He's respecting her. He knows that she doesn't want men.
But he's not, well, it's not necessarily even a matter of her wanting men. He could still do things for her that are partner-esque.
Doesn't he?
No, I think she does things for him that way. I don't know what the fuck anybody is doing for Lysandra.
What?
Give me an example of something
mean?
that's more than a
He's
passive friend.
always looking out for her best interest.
In what way?
Stop interrogating me. You just got to take what I said. It's
Okay,
happening.
You're right. I'm sorry. And nobody's cousin fucking now. That's good.
Exactly.
Everybody's found love interests that they're not related to.
Well, Rowan does get a little weird in jealousy being around Dorian and Adian. She's like that fey protective. And I was like, dude, those are her cousins.
He's her cousin.
No, they're not.
I know you. I was trying not to say that.
They're
but
not
you
cousins.
can't say that. Oh, how weird.
It's against the rules. It's not against the rules. It never happened.
You're right. Let's impose our morals on this.
Also, Adian is 24 years old. You said that he was younger than Aelin. That is
I thought
not
he
true.
was.
Chapter 38, Rolf bitches at her for what she did. And we learned that the cost of the map was his sister and mother.
Yeah, and what a dude. Like, he was so bad at making deals.
He was young.
I'll take all that you love. And he's like, oh, what could be more than a few coins? Never occurred to him when he's like, things that you love. Who could that possibly mean?
But wasn't he like 16?
I have no idea.
That sounds like something a teenager would do.
Yeah, that's true.
Make that
I don't know.
mistake.
Our kids might sell us for a map someday.
Oh, fuck.
I hope it's us and not each other. That's all I'm shooting for. And maybe we get to go together.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
She confessed her love to Rowan and vice versa. And do you know what her nickname is for Rowan?
Oh my gosh. No.
Buzzard.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I love it. It's almost an Always Sunny reference.
I don't remember that. Oh, you bird.
Stupid bird.
And they have a spicy scene on the beach?
Yeah.
What?
This book is spicy as fuck. Well, it's not, but compared to the non-spice we've had lately, it really hit me hard.
Yeah, because like, how many books are we in this?
Yeah,
There's
this is
been
like
no
book
sex
4?
scenes.
Is that right? Book 4 or 5?
We're somewhere in there.
Yeah, this is a lot.
And all of a sudden, it was just like, whoa, that was really surprising. And
And
also on the beach.
Can we agree? The nastiest place. Also, your friend was literally just beached there.
That's what I thought. I'm like, where is everybody?
Right next to him. They're hiding behind her enormous bloated body. They're like, copping a feel.
No, I think everyone's back like in somewhere off the beach.
And where? Where are they parking ships? Just right there. That's not how ships work.
I think they're all in a tavern. They saved Lysandra in the last chapter.
That's true.
And now in this chapter.
Celebratory beach fuck.
Let's go back to the beach and we're going to bang one out.
Yeah, that's wild.
The sand.
Everywhere. Also, no running water there. No showers. Could she heat up the water? Sure.
Do you know how she had to walk back?
Oh, with sand in her cooch, I bet.
With a fire to cover up herself because she had no clothes. Or she also had this shirt.
Oh yeah, fire titties. That's covering a lot. You're telling me dudes aren't just like, ho, 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 ho. We're pretty close to some water.
Well, great scene.
If you walk by me and your titties are on fire, I'm going to find water. Like, if we're putting that fire out. Like, this poor bitch, she's going to be burned.
Chapter 39. Adian could smell it on them when they walked in. He's like, ooh, it smells like sex. And then I like
and
that.
not like Not like clean sex, I might add. They literally did battle.
She had
Saved a friend.
Yeah, there were moments while they were fucking that it was like the sea water is dripping down on her. I'm like, ew.
I'm pointing out that they were already sweaty, too. It's not like they showered the day before.
They
There's
could
a
have.
lot of odors going on.
I think we must have had some time pass.
You think they bathed,
between 37
stayed horny, and then went back to the beach?
38. Yeah, I think they must have got a room, got cleaned up, changed their clothes, then went to the beach and took off their clothes.
And then walked back with fire covering the important parts.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm assuming got changed again.
You know what I love? I love that she's using fire, and I imagine Rowan's just using wind. His dong's just spinning in a circle. He's just helicoptering all the way back. He's like, they'll never know how big it is.
No.
He's just making this noise.
If it was you and me, you would be using the wind to try to put the fire out.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I would have. I would have removed all the oxygen like he does from people's lungs. Your boobies would have no oxygen. You'd be like, why won't my fire work?
Aelin hopes that Lorcan will find them and have the other 2 word keys, and they need to find the lock.
I love that they have 1 word key, and they're like, we're on a quest right now.
we
only need 3 more parts. You have 25% of the shit you need.
Lorcan does the rest. They summon Elena, who is too far away, and it reminds me of just like a phone breaking up.
Yes. Yes, agreed.
Like, the service is really bad. Aelin is like chewing her out. She's like, this is all the better it's got to be. It's not getting better. Be present. And then she starts asking questions. We learn that Elena, that she thought the lock was broken, and it's a lock that her father got at the price of her mother to lock away the keys that can only be used once, and she already used it to seal Erewhon. And we already had some theories around that. I don't know. Why go get the lock if it's already used?
We're just going to have to sacrifice somebody along the way.
Mala Firebringer is Elena's mother, a goddess who is bound to a mortal body to create the lock and gave Brannon his power, or at least like something to his power. Manon and Abraxos found them.
Abraxos found them, not Manon.
Correct.
Manon was hanging on by a thread, and Abraxos is like, safety? Well, this lady seems safe. They just killed a bunch of sea wyvern.
Also, I like that in the next chapter when Aelin is talking to Manon, she's like, I guess you owe me another...
life debt.
Yeah, but it was actually Dorian who jumped in the ocean or sea and saved her.
And the wyvern that actually got her there.
Yes.
Aelin's done nothing.
Aelin took credit for it. She's like, oh, you owe me a favor. Boop.
Yep, exactly. I'm like, this is really horseshit. And to be fair, it was a double favor. Because what's the first thing Dorian says when he walks in?
What's that?
We're even, bitch.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm like, what is happening? This bitch is paying for everybody for this. This is nuts.
I listened to chapter 41 and 40, or chapter 40 and 41 consecutively. I don't know where one ends and the other starts, but it's Elise POV, and she's bonding with Lorcan, and he has thoughts of taking her virginity, which is then interrupted by an Ilkin hunting a lead.
Which, weirdly, we got to give the Ilkin some credit on this. Thank you.
For interrupting that.
Yeah, we really appreciate you breaking that up.
Chapter 41, Lorcan found out she lied about who she was, and then he killed the Ilkin. They tell each other about their past, and he admits that he is in these lands on Maeve's behalf, but not with permission, and they are likely after him. So if anybody shows up to kill him, she better pretend to not know him.
Yeah, and I appreciate that they're each giving each other half-truths still.
They're just not, yeah, it's going to be a fleeting, I don't know if it's a long-term relationship.
Oh, it's
maybe
definitely long-term, yeah.
Okay.
Well, long enough for her. She's only going to live for 60 years. Lorcan's still going to look like a 26-year-old dude.
Fae can give up their thing.
Near immortality.
Yeah, they can give that up to live with a human. Chapter 42, Manon awoke to Aelin and now has another life debt. She questions if Elide has found her. And I'm like, isn't Elide headed north? They are currently near Bunjali. This is the southern part. It's like the southeastern part of the continent in Eelway. Manon will do as Dorian asks if he tells her about the 13 and demands that he tells Aelin Elide is alive.
Yeah, and then Aelin and them come down to talk to her, but she's so in and out of it. She just can't. She can't handle it.
Yeah, they do a lot of skipping around. I think that happens several chapters later.
Oh, okay.
But yes, that does happen. Chapter 43, it's back to Elide. There's a storm rolling in, so she's going to taverns to go listen to gossip. Fantastic job. Then they steal a boat. And they have this whole moment where Lorcan kills the man.
After she promises that man that he will be safe.
Lorcan, during their little boat ride, realizes that when I think Elide was about to use the word key, like it was tempting, he can feel the power. He's like, what the fuck? Is that what this is supposed to be? And he like throws it and he's pissed off. And he's like, now we're both headed to Aelin because he figured out the word key thing.
Yeah, and he threw it, meant for it to land in the water, and instead it went to the beach.
It hit a tree and it blew the side of the tree off from his throw.
Yeah. Did they go pick that thing up?
No, that's the fake one that Lysander had that jeweler make to look like the word key to
Good
it.
call. Yep.
But now hearing that scene and the guy that you mentioned earlier, I think you're right. That is a good fit because he just threw an object that is not magical in any way and destroyed a tree. Well, not destroyed, but it busted up the tree.
And it's just so weird when you think about it.
What is?
Like, he's enormous. Absolutely huge.
Yeah.
It's brought up a bunch of times. In the one lady where she's like, oh, you're so lucky your husband still looks at you like that. Bear in mind, they were betrayed by the group of people.
The Carnies, yeah.
Yes. I think we glossed right over that.
We did.
They were betrayed by the Carnies, and he killed 4 Ilkin.
Yeah.
Just by using his death powers. And that's when, later on, they were betrayed. Why you would betray together, you just saw kill 4 fucking spirit beasts, beyond me. But whatever.
Probably to get them to stop being a part of the carnival without confronting them.
I feel like they can guess who did it, and he could have just murdered them. They may be dead already.
They probably are.
Like, the way he just kind of tries to kill people in secret. And also, he murdered that guy. Why was it bloody? He has the power of death. He could have just made it instant.
I like that he tried hiding it. It's just like, oh, no.
But not well. It would be like if I make you dinner, and I'm like, surprise dinner, but like I leave the dishes.
It wasn't that obvious.
She's like, you come up and there's this pile of blood on the deck.
Oh.
She's like, what was your game plan? How are you going to explain that away? And he just kind of like shrugs. I guess I ain't got that far.
And then he goes to shit on Aelin. He's like, oh, your little queen? She's worse than me.
And to be fair, I kind of agree.
It was really hurtful, but I do agree with Elide that he's jealous of Aelin having the loyalty of everybody, or maybe friends or love. What was it?
I don't even remember. I truly don't. But I think he's jealous. But he's jealous on behalf of his queen, I think.
In the next chapter, chapter 44, I think Aelin's having a nightmare. She was tossing and turning. She's on fire. Her and Rowan have a really intimate moment of him being there for her. I think at some point he loses control. She's like, what was that? He's like, I lost control because, I
just love you so much.
Yeah. And he was ready to go and they immediately started fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, was not prepared for that.
I mean, she's like, I already burned the clothes off.
They're gone. Let's get going. And I think this is where we're getting double
penetrated.
No, because then it goes to Dorian and Manas' first flirty thing. He's like, do you consent, essentially? And she's like, yeah, I'm here of my own mind. If you remove these chains, I will bang you because I want to.
Yeah, and he's like, how about we leave the chains on?
And we'll try again later.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know, man. I get such a kick out of him. He's so cool.
I have the note, why is every couple asking about their body counts? Lorcan and Elide talked about body counts. Manon and
Lorcan's
Dorian.
Like hundreds. And she's like, 0. I was not allowed. He's like, oh, cool, you're lesbian. And she's like, I don't even know. I've never been given the opportunity to find out. And I'm like, wait a minute. You think everybody has to try fucking somebody of the same gender to figure out that that's not what they're into? That's
don't remember it like that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I didn't know until the first 3 dudes I fucked that I was not into it. I was like, 3rd time's a charm, and it didn't work. I was like, well, that's a bummer.
But yeah, they definitely talk about that more than, I think I wouldn't have noticed if it wasn't a back-to-back chapter of Elide and Lorcan discussing it, and then Dorian and Manon.
It's definitely one of those moments where it would be like if all of them were looking up at the same moon at the same time. But instead they're all just like, so how many people you fucked? And I get such a kick out of this. You know who's not having that conversation?
Lysandra and Adian.
Yeah, because they were both fucking a bunch of people. Actually, Lysandra's only fucked one person, canonically.
Canonically. True. She's been with, oh my God.
Yeah, he purchased her from the
very
time
beginning.
of Virgin. And
they've been together.
Yeah. No, she loved the other guy.
Hi.
Who was tortured and killed, but I don't think they ever banged.
I don't know. I didn't really consider that because, yeah, what's his name was sleeping around a lot.
So it's only the women that aren't allowed to sleep with a bunch of people in these books.
Is it really saying that? Oh my god, yeah.
Well, it's not saying it, but it's the common thread. We haven't run into I guess our main character is the only relatively promiscuous woman, but even then, she's not even that promiscuous.
I'm also really glad that she banged K-All way back then.
Yeah.
That
got her chance while his legs worked.
That needed to happen because it makes her time with Rowan as its own deal and not about her.
Is that did K-Hole take her virginity?
Yeah, he did.
So she's only fucked one dude also.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? But all of these men are like, I've fucked thousands of people. No, Manon. Manon's the one that's like, now I have seen miles of pipe.
Which is great. I like Manon and Dorian. The only critique that I have is I didn't like the chains part.
Well, to each their own.
And it's just because she actually is chained up.
In the great words of Rihanna.
Whips and chains excite me. Chapter 45, we learn that Aelin beat the shit out of Manon for risking Elid's life or something like that. And then she didn't actually kill Manon because at least she saved Elid.
Yeah, because Aelin's turned into a fucking monster.
Not a lot happened in that chapter. It's just them on a boat headed to another location.
Which one are they on? Do you remember the boat names?
What? Do you know the boat names?
Yeah, there was the Nina.
Oh, fuck.
The Santa Maria.
God damn it, I walked into that. I was like, there's no way you know something like that.
I'm on a boat.
Chapter 46, Fenris attacked, Fenris in quotes, Manon in front of everyone. It was actually Erewhon's bloodhound, shriveled
This
breast.
is a shriveled tits. Yep.
Yeah. Erewhon possessed the bloodhound for a moment to see where they are. And we learned that Astrid might be dead. And this bloodhound mentioned the unclean part. So that means they definitely have seen her undress or something happened there.
Wait, he was in charge of all of the other witches, including her grandma.
That doesn't mean he would know what's under her shirt.
He can read their minds and do all kinds of shit. Yeah,
Fair.
I 100% believe that he just got this information. She's not dead.
Yeah, I don't think she's dead. I think this was being used to manipulate Manon. And I think Dorian took the kill from Manon. That's Dorian's first kill.
No, Dorian's killed other people.
Wasn't that the whole thing? And just like in his conversations with Manon was, have you killed anyone? And he was quiet about it. I don't think he's killed anyone.
No, he said yes. I think he said that he had killed before.
Who?
Well, he killed the beast when they were camping or whatever, right? No, I'm thinking of this lady.
Well,
God damn it.
He may have killed people while possessed, I guess.
That's what it was. That's what I was thinking of. Is he says yes, and she knows that it's when he was under mind control.
But I think this is Dorian's first kill as his own.
I think you're probably right. God, they fought a lot of creatures for him to have never landed a kill. For an all-powerful magic boy.
He was kind of possessed for a large part of this.
Well, I mean, even in literally the last 20 chapters, they've had a lot of fights.
They have, yeah. Well, Aelin destroyed the boat before he could do anything. Oh, he killed the wyvern.
That should count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Fenris is actually the other thing they attack. Erewhon knows she has the key because of Skull's Bay. So whatever she did there was seen across the entire continent. Chapter 47, Aelin is healing Fenris, and we learn about how he teleports a little bit, and that Gabriel loved Adian's mother. During the healing of Fenris, it was a little weird. There was something about Aelin sitting on Adian. I'm like, what? Where?
Well, and remember, this was also when they have the archery competition. There's one last creature flying off, and he grabs Fenris's bow, and he draws it back, and his muscles are tense, and the bow is creaking, and it's getting way the fuck out there. People with regular eyeballs can't even see it at this point. And Fenris is like, haha, I bet you a chunk of gold that motherfucker can't hit it. And then like, wait, no, I bet you he will. And everybody's like, back and forth, back and forth. And then he waits until it's even more impressive. Looses the arrow, drops the creature. He could only tell that he pierced the creature and killed it because he has special super duper fey eyes.
Rowan?
Yeah. And boom, creature falls into the water. It's not a problem anymore. And then he turns around. He's like, pay up, bastards.
Well, wasn't Fenris fighting for his life during this?
Yeah, but also gambling, because
It must have been between Adian and Dorian.
it was Adian, Dorian, Fenris, and Aelin. Everybody got involved in this.
This must have been after Fenris was...
No, this is during the healing process.
Really?
Yes.
No.
This is immediately after he was in. He is not even close to done healing. This is just before she talks to him about his teleportation.
Chapter 48. Dorian has a kink for Manon being in chains. And I'm like, oh my God. Because
Yeah,
he sees her and he's like, yeah, I like that.
Slave Leia costume.
Ah. Manon talked with the group about her intel, and Manon does not claim to be a Blackbeak anymore and questions why Erewhon would let them live so long. Like, why would he do this? Again, questioning the same thing that Lysandra did a while back. So I'm assuming Erewhon wants to use them in some way.
Well, and Aelin's so weird and cocky about this.
He
Where
wants
she's
to
like,
possess them.
well, he's like, he thought that I was dead. And I'm like, well, that's a fair point, actually. I think that's a fair answer.
It is, yes.
And then Dorian being shielded by his dad.
Yes.
Which I think is a less fair answer, but still we'll take it.
Yeah. Maeve has not been in contact with Erewhon, according to Fenris. We learn about Nameless is the price of Maeve's allegiance, and this ties into Baba Yellowlegs saying, Nameless is my price. And then Aelin is puking. I think she's fucking pregnant. And Nameless is the price, as in your child, the Nameless line.
Can you imagine how fucking wild not the next book, because that one's all about K-Hole, but the one there afterward, where it's just a pregnant Aelin rolling around the place?
There's no way she's pregnant.
The real key was the baby we made along the way. What if they have to abort their child?
You're going into war.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Well, I'm saying in order to, like, lock away Erewhon.
What?
Like, well, mom had to sacrifice, now great-great-grandma sacrificed, now you're gonna sacrifice.
There's no way
They
she's pregnant. You texted me, no, she's not.
Yeah, I don't think she's pregnant.
Nameless is my price, and then the next scene she's puking. Nameless is like her last name. Not last name, but the equivalent.
It's the crest.
Yeah. Chapter 49, we learned Alid has a heavy flow while on the boat.
Yeah. And we learn that, but we don't learn how many pads his shirt will make. But we're led to believe it's a lot.
I don't know, I'm looking at your shirt.
Now imagine it's 3 times the size. This dude's a big man.
I guess I really can't tell because even pads are more absorbent than t-shirts. I think it'd take a few t-shirts.
I mean, he's got to be wearing linen. He's a pirate.
And they pull to some little dock thing. She gets caught by Vernon. I think she gets ready to kill herself. Lorcan prevents her from killing herself. And he kills the Ilkin. She kills an Ilkin also and gives a message to Erewhon that if I see you, I'm going to carve Manah's name in your heart. And I don't know what happened to Vernon.
Okay, so Vernon manages to escape.
He does. Okay.
But what I think is really cool in the takeaway from this is, number one, our girl looks badass as shit.
I thought that she used the
She
word
keeps having
key.
split personalities. This is not the person whom we've come to know.
Yeah, the one that was standing over the Ilkin, getting ready to chop its head off. Yeah, that's not.
That's her second moment in these chapters where she's just uber badass, which we think is so cool. Were you or were you not shocked by the amount of information that Vernon had? He knows who's been palling around with her. Oh, it's Maeve's, general.
Yeah, he knew that immediately.
Yep.
Oh my God, I didn't think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's possessed, Erewhon would have him I don't have any theories. I am shocked at all the things that have happened in this book. Well, this was great. We're going to finish the book.
We are going to finish the book.
Finishing the book.
We're into it. 25 more chapters.
Exactly.
Be there or fuck off.
I love you.
I love you.
You're my bestie.
You're my best. Thank you guys for supporting us. It's been a good time. If you'd like more,
follow us here, TikTok or Instagram. Fable, if you want to join our book club. Patreon, if you want episodes early.
Dropping on Tuesdays if you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Episodes are releasing on Tuesdays. If there's a 2-parter, it's going to be on Thursdays.
We accept 5-star reviews and nothing less. If you leave something less, you're a motherfucker.
No!
Oh.
Honest reviews.
Not that honest. Only leave a review if you're willing to be a 5-star honest person. Should we come up with something mean to say to him on the way out? kind of want to pick on him.
No, I
don't
won't say
want that
love
mood.
you. Bye.
Oh, you can tell him that you love him.
Okay.
I won't.
Love you guys before Ryan bullies you out of here.
I'm fine with most of you. I love you, bye.